All right, good morning. We are at 3878 Crayton Road. Here's the front of the house, real nice. It's got a nice shingle on it. I'm not sure what, maybe it's a concrete shingle, but it's nice because those things last a long time. Pan to the side, you can see the neighbor has what we call the barreled tile shingle. The other neighbor has more, like I'm talking, the concrete shingle. That was a car that drove by. You can kind of hear that is Crayton Road that we're on, okay? Bends down that way, keep going around. You can see some of the really nice homes right across the street. Some of those are on the water, I believe. And if you pan down, right now I'm going to be facing north. I can't zoom in, but if you look real far down there, there's an American flag. About 100 yards, 150 yards down the road there. That would be Park Shore Drive, okay? You're real close to Park Shore Drive, which is nice because that's where all the beach access is, Venetian Village, restaurants, shops, all that fun stuff. I'm going to walk in here. The lot is 100 by 125, which is a standard lot. I researched that a little bit last night. So those lots, it is pretty wide. Your setbacks to your neighbor probably are, 15, 20 feet, which is a pretty good distance. Come walk straight into more or less the main family room area. You can see the hardwood floors there. They did put hardwood in, which is nice. There's quite a bit of Spanish tile. You can kind of see where that overlaps a little bit. I'm looking back through to the pool and patio area, and then to your right, next to the mirrored dining room, is the entry to your kitchen, another family room. Okay. I'm going to turn left immediately. All right, this is kind of your guest bathroom here. It's been redone, granite, new cabinetry. There I am. Good morning. They put a glass door in here for the shower. Let's see if I can sneak in here. It's hard with small areas to really get a good look at everything, but it's a nice little guest bath there. It's been redone, like I said. This is kind of the guest room slash office if you wanted to make it into that. They got the plantation shutters here, hardwood, which is nice. Small closet there. This is kind of the front room. It actually leads directly into the master. So like I said, if you needed an office, that would be it. He kind of has like a little desk here set up as his office. There's the master closet, good size. Little space on the left and right, and there's a little mirrored kind of cabinetry in there. Pretty decent sized master bedroom. There's the sliders that lead out to the patio from there. And then we turn back this way. They did the most that they could with the master bath. They put the granite in, new cabinets. They put in some new custom lighting. You can tell it's not a huge bathroom. Does not have a tub. It's only a stand-up shower, but they got a little step in there. And, like I said, they probably did the best they could. They could redo the shower possibly if that's important to you, but it's not a huge shower, which actually makes it easier for redoing it. Keep the cost down. Walking out the slider from the master, you can tell the deck's been redone out here. It's advertised on the MLS that the pool's been resurfaced, which is real nice. Get an idea of the setbacks here from neighbor to neighbor. I probably got 10 feet to the fence, and then he's got 10 feet from there, so about 20 feet from the neighbors, which is nice. This one's got a hedge line and a fence. Real lush backyard on the rear of this. I believe it's a couple condos, so it's nice. You got a lot of nice lush palms and stuff like that, kind of blocking that. Real big patio. You can see it kind of loops, goes back around to that corner back there. And then there's like a paver deck on the outside of that screen door. Not quite sure what you'd use it for, but maybe some seating, maybe a little outdoor fireplace. Who knows? Looking back this way to the kitchen. They got what we call a summer kitchen down here. A little bar area set up, seats, and then you got a Gen Air grill, and then a sink. You could possibly kind of stub in a refrigerator if you wanted to, a smaller one, and it's got the pass through to the kitchen, some lighting out here. It's real nice. I like the deck a lot. Real big size pool. Normally pools down here are not this big. It looks pretty deep, which again, you can't make pools real deep down here because of sea level, and you're gonna, you can't dig down too far, but actually look pretty deep. This is actually the entrance off of. I'm gonna go out a different door than I came in for the master. This walks back into the living room the other way. Get a good idea of the size of this room. They did put in some crown molding. This is a pretty good size room. That's where kind of the formal dining is, and that looks back towards the front door. So I'm going to walk through that passageway to the kitchen. They redid the kitchen as well with the granite. Not quite sure when they put all this stuff in. I'd have to get the seller's disclosure. That's a ton of pantry space, which is nice. That kind of leads through right there to the garage. I left that door open. All right, this looks back towards the rear of the property. All right, and they got a little countertop bar setup area there. So the flow in the house is real nice. Okay, this opens up and kind of into the next little part, the living room area. Whole built-in bookcase, which is super nice. They got a flat screen laid out over there. Kind of really the only wall space in here to put it on. So that would be the ideal setup, I would think. Kind of a smaller little sitting area TV. And then there's your kind of eat-in, what we call eat-in kitchen area. This is all the Spanish tile here on the floor. And that's kind of the bar area, looking back the other way. Sliders that look out to the patio. Okay, so that looks back towards the front of the property and back over the kitchen. You do have a little pantry space here as well. They got a lot of little storage closets, which is nice because storage down here is at a premium since we don't have basements. This is the more traditional guest room, split on the opposite side from the master. They got plantation shutters in here. Again, they got two closets, which is nice. You got one closet there, and then hey, there's Mickey Mouse. How are you, Mickey? And then leading back through, there's another little linen storage closet here. All right, and then guest bath. It's pretty plain Jane, but it's in good shape. You can tell these people have really cared for this property. Been in here a while. Looks like, you know, it may need some improvements to some fixtures with your plumbing, but that's pretty basic. All that looks in pretty good shape. All right, so that's your guest bath. We're gonna pop back through out here. Just take a look at the utility room. Okay, utility room's directly to the left. There's the hallway that leads back through to the front door and the family room with the hardwood floors. There's your utility room. I laugh because there's some linoleum on the floor down here. You could pop that out in no time because that's the linoleum, and this one's pretty bad. Good size utility room. Cuts back in there. Got nice cabinet space, some shelving, utility sink, which I love. Dump all kinds of stuff down that. Washer, dryer, and then you got another little closet here. Okay. Quick look at the garage. You got a good sized garage because you got space to the left and the right. It looks extra deep. Okay. There's your door leading out. There's all the electrical panels. Okay. So you got a real, it gets bigger that way because of the hot water heater. Okay. Then you actually have your pull down stairs up here, which is normally where the access is for the air handler and then any extra storage that you may have. Okay. So this hallway kind of shoots a bunch of different ways. Front door, kitchen, guest hallway, utility room. This hallway leads us right back. And we circle back around. Really, really nice property. It really is. I mean, it's move-in ready. There's a couple things that could be done, you know, cosmetic-wise, but looks like all the bones of the house are in good shape. There's a floor plan here. I'll take a copy of that I can email to you as well. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet under air, built in 1980, which is much newer than most of the properties here in Park Shore. Most of them are 60s, 70s, and so it's funny to say that you're actually getting a newer property built in 80, but here in Park Shore you really are. And that's about it for now. I'll talk to you soon.